Hey guys, I'm back. Ready to put the minnows from Tackapausha Park or Preserve out in Long Island that I caught into the tank. I haven't seen my nymph in a while, and I took a video earlier and I found what scared me because I thought he might be dead, but I think it was just a molted shell. He's pretty elusive, so sometimes you don't see him for a while and then all of a sudden he pops up, and there's a lot of caves in here that he could go in and hide. But anyway, got a lot of minnows here, a couple different types, not even sure what they are. And I got some of these rocks and little pieces of gravel and stuff from their native area that I'm going to throw in the tank with them. It's going to be overpopulated a bit, but the small ones really are food for the nymph. I noticed today that there was a snail hanging out on this leaf, and now look, I got what appears to be eggs on top of it. This leaf earlier was underwater, but I actually, if you haven't noticed, I added some rocks to the tank and I changed a few things. I added some of that slate and everything over there to make the waterfall, to hide the pump a little bit. And then I had a problem with these plants over here that needed to be in shallow. All this sediment or substrate had creeped through the rocks and came all the way down to the front, and this was too low, and my plants looked like they were dying. This one type with the white ribbon plants. So I made some improvements. I added a little bit more of the duckweed to the tank that I had in a bucket that I left outside from the pond. I'm hoping that it takes root, and it looks like it's doing good. There's one of the back swimmers hanging out on the plant. I did see the nymph earlier, but I have a video I'm going to show you, but I believe it's a molting shell, not that he got killed somehow. The only way I could think that he would have gotten killed was I accidentally might have crushed him with a rock, or he got stuck to the pump on that filter that I use for the waterfall, and he couldn't get off of it or something, and it sucked his body out. I mean, his insides out. But I'm gonna post a short before I post this video so you guys can see it. Look at that one. Those minnows down there have like spots on them, and they're like longer bodies with a weird thinner tail. I'm not exactly sure what they are, but I'm gonna release them all into this little tank. So here we go. I'm just gonna reach down and grab some with my hands. There's so many of them, it's easy to do. This water's actually pretty clean because it's out of my Berkey filter. Check them out. Wow, they look totally different than the minnows that are in there. That one's going crazy. They gotta get used to the water. The temperature should be the same because they've been sitting in the house all day. Hope I don't shock them and kill them. This water actually feels colder, which is weird. Yeah, they're doing it right. Let me get the rest of these guys in here. I could just net them or dump some of this water out. I think I'm just going to dump some of the water into this other bucket. I really don't want to put that much water in the tank. I'll just dump them in. Because I did take some water out earlier. Try to get as little as possible in the tank. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so I got a snail in there and a bunch of minnows. Here they go. There they are. Oh, one left in the bucket. There he is. Stirred it up a bit. They look like they're stressed a little from me dumping them in. Look at that one right back there. They almost look like guppies, the shape of them. Look at him. I wonder what kind of fish they are. I was thinking I should put them in a separate tank and start breeding them. I stupidly let go like 4 or 5 fish when I first came to, when I was in Tackapausha. Well, hopefully the nymph will show up tomorrow. If not, I'm gonna have to go get another one. Go hunting for him. I was planning on it anyway, but we got a lot of fish in this tank now. Got a whole school, several different types. I wonder what them weird looking ones are. They're pretty cool looking. I don't know if they'll eat right now because I just put them in the tank. But I think I'm going to throw a little bit of food in there just to see. Nobody's really eating, not even the old fish. Whoa. Oh, that's oh, there they go. They're starting to eat. Yep, even the Nymph ones are. And they start throwing some of their stones in. These are native to where these new fish came from. I really want to get some of the smaller rocks in there. Not so much these bigger ones. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It gives it a little different color scheme going on instead of all black. Sure they'll gradually make it their way down into the substrate. That looks even cooler now. Alright guys, so I got all the new minnows in the tank, all the little stones I collected. The only thing I want to do now is add nymphs. What do you guys think? Let me know. I mean, I know you're gonna say it's overstocked, but that's okay. The nymph can eat the small minnows. I ate already most of the small snails. There's not many left. My only hope is that the nymph is not dead. But like I said earlier, he's very elusive. So he's probably alright. Anyway, I'm gonna put the lid back on. Let me get this off here first. Use that as a way to make sure the lid doesn't fall off. Trying to get this plant, look, you see that it's starting to get little roots coming out, which is what I wanted. It's a beautiful plant. One of the names of this plant is called a traveling Jude, which means traveling Jew. I don't know why it's called that, but it is. Anyway, like, share, subscribe if you would. It would be greatly appreciated. Leave it any comments. Excuse me. They're already looking a little bit less stressed. Look at their colors are starting to get back to normal. Especially that little weird one there with the spots on them. If anybody knows what they are, I'm going to actually look it up and see if I can figure it out myself. But anyway, hope you guys have a good night. See you next time. Oh, almost lost the lid here. Trying to do things one-handed. Alright, lid's on. Plant's going up top. And there you have it, folks. Later.